Student, today's topic is unit number 1. In unit number 1, today we will do, we have selected reading selection 1.2, Jinnah's Vision of Pakistan. Today we will do book exercise of reading selection 1.2, Jinnah's Vision of Pakistan, from page number 27 to page number 31, second year, subject English. Now coming to book exercise starting from page number 27. Today we will learn about noun phrases. A noun phrase is any phrase that has a noun as its head and that can occupy the same slot as a single noun or pronoun in a large phrase or in a sentence. In simple words, you can say a noun phrase is a collection of words which functions or acts in a sentence as a noun. First example is, dogs frightened me. It is a simple noun sentence. How to change this simple sentence into noun phrase? Big dogs frightened me. Big dogs. So, a noun phrase is a collection of words or sentences and which functions in a sentence as a noun. So it is a collection of words. It is a collection of words or phrases which function as a noun in a sentence is termed as a noun phrase. So big dogs, it is noun phrase in this sentence. Dogs frightened me. Second one is, she ran outside to play. It is pronoun, she ran. How to make a noun phrase of it? The little girl. So we use the little girl instead of she. So noun phrase, it is collection of word or phrases. A little girl ran outside to play. So it is the collection of words which function as a noun in a sentence. So we have used the little girl instead of she. The little girl, it is a collection of words. Don't touch that. It is pronoun, that. Don't touch these books. These books, it is a noun phrase in this sentence. She came with Margaret. It is noun. She came with her older sister. Who is Margaret? Her older sister. So it is her older sister is noun phrase in this sentence. Other examples of noun phrases are, she gave him a big sweet piece of cake. If it would be a simple noun sentence, it would be a kind of, she gave him a cake, or she gave him a piece of cake. So what is the noun phrase of it? She gave him a big sweet piece of cake. So a big sweet piece of cake, it is noun phrase. They are both excellent teachers. Excellent, both excellent teachers. It is noun phrase. There is a tall, good-looking man outside who wants to talk to you. There is a tall, good-looking man. It is noun phrase in this sentence. They are in the back garden. So the phrase is the back garden. Back garden, it is the back garden. It is noun phrase. He had been watching her all evening. All evening, it is noun phrase. He's such a kind man. Such a kind, it is noun phrase. I started this project without very much enthusiasm. Very much enthusiasm, it is noun phrase. He picked up the ornately decorated wine glass and took a small sip. Ornately means पुरतकल्लुफ़ तरीके से आराइश शुदा. Decorated wine glass, it is ornately decorated wine glass, it is noun phrase in this sentence. The head of a noun phrase is the noun being described or referred to in the phrase, which are her older sister, a big sweet piece of cake, many pleasant days. These are the head of noun phrase in the noun described or referred to in the phrase. Sometimes a pronoun can be the head of a noun phrase. That's a big one. I would like those red ones. They both knew the truth. Are all these for me? Have you anything new to tell me? So sometimes there are the head of a noun phrase in the noun being described or referred to in the noun phrase, but sometimes there are pronouns can be the head of a noun phrase. Sometimes a noun is the head of noun phrase, and in some cases pronoun can be the head of a noun phrase. Now coming to word order in noun phrases. The words that precede a noun or pronoun in a noun phrase follow a certain order. First one. In first position in noun phrases come the predeterminants and determiners, quantifiers and numerals in that order. First of all, we will discuss what are these four terms. For this purpose, we have to look into a slide. What is predeterminers? Predeterminers are, these are the predeterminers: all, both, half. Multipliers, fractions, such, word, exclamative. So, what are these terms? Predeterminers. What are quantifiers? Quantifiers, which shows the quantity of anything. So quantifiers are all, both, half. Multipliers. It tell us about the multiplicity of it. Double, twice, 3 times. Fraction. Fraction shows predeterminers as 1/3, 2/5, and so on. So these are predeterminers. These are words which may be used in a sentence as predeterminers. So predeterminers are quantifiers, multipliers, and fraction. Now coming to determiners. Determiners are used in front of nouns to indicate whether you are referring to something specific or something of a particular type. So determiner, the action of determiner are used in front of noun. So they are used in front of noun to indicate whether they are referring to something specific or to a particular type. So determiners may be possessive: my, our, your, his, her, its, their. Or ordinals. Ordinals means first, second, third, next, last. Numerals: 1, 2, 3, 10, 50, 100, 1000. Articles: a and the. Quantifiers, which shows the quantity: much, some, no, any, many, enough, several, little, all, lot of, plenty of, another. Predeterminers: all of, what, such, rather, quite, twice, double, both. Now we will further explain types of determiners. Determiners are kind of noun modifier. They precede and are necessarily followed by nouns. Articles. What are articles? An article is a word that modifies or describes the noun. There are two types of articles: indefinite articles, which are a and an, and definite article, which is the. Quantifiers. They are adjectives or phrases that serve to answer to possible question: how many and how much. Much, a little, a bit of, a great deal of, etc. These are termed as quantifiers. Demonstratives. They describe the positive of an object seen from the speaker's viewpoint: this, that, these, and those. Number or numerals. Numbers are cardinal or ordinal. Cardinal means 1, 2, 3. Ordinal means first, second, third. Distributives. The words all, both, half, each, every, either and neither are known as distributives. Possessives. Possessive pronouns and adjective indicate who an object belongs to. Mine, yours, his, hers, its, my, your, his, her, and it. Difference words. They refer to something different or remaining or more, other and other. Defining words. They indicate which thing or person is being referred to. The words are which and whose. After explaining predeterminants, determiners, quantifiers and numeral, coming back to word order in noun phrase. So, word order in noun phrase is followed as, in first position in noun phrase come the predeterminants, determiners, quantifiers and numeral in that order. She was carrying several large black books. Who owns those two cars? They own both these big yachts. So, in these three examples, you can clearly see the use of predeterminants, determiners, quantifiers and numerals. Ordinal number. First, second, third, etc. and also last come before cardinal numbers 1, 2, 3. The first 6 contestants. First is ordinal number and it is followed by cardinal number which is 6. The last 2 riders. Third rule is, after this group of words come the adjectives and other descriptive words. It is important to note that the order of adjectives in a noun phrase is not entirely free. Certain categories of adjective must also precede or follow other within the phrase. A big green car, not a green big car. So the correct order is a big green car. An old Russian car, not a Russian old car. So the correct order is an old Russian car. Closest to the determiners, etc. come the general descriptive adjectives. A disturbing outlook on life. An amazing coincidence. A beautiful tapestry. A beautiful tapestry. Tapestry is a woven cloth which is used for decoration, just for wall hanging or for furniture cover. An urgent telephone call. Next rule is continuing towards the head of the phrase. Next again or adjectives denoting age, new, old, young, etc. And then adjectives denoting color. For example, black, brown, red, white. A beautiful old car. So continuing towards the head of the phrase. Next again an adjective denoting age. So age may be new, old, young. And then colors. A variety of colors you have. A beautiful old car. A pretty new blue dress. Next rule is, to the right again come participles, for example, broken, cut, laughing, singing, woven. Sometimes preceding and sometimes following the color adjectives. So, sometimes the participles are preceding and sometimes they are following the colors adjective. A strange carved idol. Carved is participle. A strange carved idol. A lovely green woven scarf. A lovely green woven scarf. Sometimes the participle is preceding or sometimes following the color. So, a lovely green woven scarf, or you can say a lovely woven green scarf. Both are correct. Now coming to next rule, to the right again come adjectives denoting countries, people, tribes and so on. For example, Californian, French, Japanese, Roman. Example is an excellent French perfume, a little Japanese doll. Next rule is nearest to the head of the phrase stand. Adjectives and nouns that describe what the substance is made out of or what it resembles. For example, it is made of brass, cardboard, iron, leather, metal, paper, steel, stone, wooden, woolen. A brass band, iron and a long iron rod. So, in this clause, you have to find that the adjectives and noun describing the substance is made out of. Next is adjectives that mean relating to. For example, atomic, biological, criminal, historical, medical, moral, philosophical, political, social. So, adjectives that means relating to. So, relating to something. It is relating to. So, we use these kinds of terms. A new medical center. So, it is relating to this. The building is relating to the field of medicine. So, medical center. After discussing noun phrase and the order of noun phrases, now coming to noun clauses. So, you have to keep in mind all the rules which are used in the proper order of noun phrases. Now coming to noun clauses. A noun clause is a subordinate clause that can have the same function or fill the same slot in a sentence as a noun or a pronoun. Or you can say a noun clause is a subordinate clause in which it started with subordinating conjunction and it has its own subject and its own predicate in a sentence. First one is example, it was quite unforgettable. It is a pronoun. It is a pronoun. It is a simple sentence. We have to change it in a noun clause. What you did was quite unforgettable. So, what you did was quite unforgettable. It is noun clause. It is subordinating conjunction. It is subordinate clause and it starts with WH word. I didn't realize that. So, how to change it in noun clause? I didn't realize that you were coming with us. Next is the problem is money. So, we have to change it in noun clause. The problem is that no one came to the party. The prize will go to Raymond. So, it is a noun. We have to change it in noun clause. The prize will go to whoever answered the question correctly. We will repeat the noun clause. What is noun clause? A noun clause is a subordinate clause that can have the same function or fill the same slot in a sentence as a noun or pronoun. Or you can say a noun clause is a subordinate clause having its subject and predicate and it started with subordinating conjunction and it is it is not able to give a complete sense of a sentence without using the main clause. So, a noun clause is not able to give it complete sentence without putting a main clause with it. Now coming to noun clauses may begin with subordinating conjunction that other subordinating conjunctions such as if, whether, how, when, where and why. Interrogative pronouns such as who, whose, what and which, and interrogative determiners such as what, which and whose. So, noun clauses begin with subordinating conjunction. First one is, I am saying that we must look for new market for our product. So that is subordinating conjunction in this sentence, and the sentence which is written in bold words, it is complete noun clause in this sentence. I am sure aware that we have been waiting for more than an hour. So that is subordinating conjunction, and the rest of the sentence is noun clause. I wonder if Iris will be coming with us. So if is subordinating conjunction, and rest of the sentence is a noun clause, or it is dependent clause, and I wonder it is independent or main clause in this sentence. And here are so many examples that you can read it by yourself. Noun clauses also include the nominal relative clauses, which are formed with the pronouns and the determiners what, whatever, whichever, and whoever. The prize is what is most important, the thing that is most important. So, first of all, I'll explain to you what is nominal relative clause. Nominal relative clauses. A nominal relative clause is usually introduced by a WH element. WH means the words which started with WH words. What, who, where, whoever, whatever, why, and how. All these terms are used as WH elements. A relative clause has a finite verb. Nominal relative clauses. All nominal relative clauses begin with a WH words. Nominal relative clauses occur where noun phrases occur. Nominal relative clauses occur where noun phrases occur. For example, this is a sentence, where to go was quite a problem. So where to go, the phrase which is enclosed in bracket, where to go, it is noun phrase. So where is a nominal relative clause in this sentence. She did not know what to say. In this sentence, what to say, it is noun phrase, and nominal relative clause occur in this. Huge, colossal, enormous, gigantic, massive. It means a thing which is very huge. To educate, himayat karna, to support or recommended publicly, plead for, speak in favor of. Plead for मुस्तरद करना और speak in favor of, किसी की हिमायत में बात करना. To bury the hatchet. To bury the hatchet, इख्तिलाफात ख़त्म करना. To cease hostilities, ceased ख़त्म करना. Hostilities means लड़ाई, and become reconciled or friends, दोस्त बन जाना. To countenance, to support or encourage. To sanction, to tolerate, to endure. To vanish, to disappear, especially suddenly or mysteriously, fade away. Unavoidable, that which cannot be avoided. Inevitable, certain, inescapable. Unprecedented, जिसकी मिसाल ना मिले. Having no precedent, unparalleled, exceptional, extraordinary, unrivaled. At most, of the greatest possible degree or amount. Verdict, a decision, judgment, or conclusion. Vision, the act, faculty, or an instance of great perception, especially of future development. Foresightedness, foresight, insight, intuition, or imagination. Activity is, you have to learn glossary of the text. Thank you.